Nonprofit Connect brings you board chair succession planning. A well-run nonprofit appreciates that the role of the board chair is vital. Being an effective board chair requires hard work, time, thoughtfulness, and commitment. It is unrealistic to expect someone to have that role for more than a few years and still bring the same energy, creativity, and drive to the work. For nonprofits who have long-serving board chairs, and there are some who serve 20 or 30-plus years, the transition to a new board chair can be especially challenging. It may become increasingly difficult to find someone willing to step into a long-term board chair's role. And also, it may become increasingly difficult to have a conversation about changing board chairs. Realistically, we know things can happen in people's lives that can unexpectedly make it difficult to do what we planned, including serving as a board chair. When there is a sudden vacancy in the board chair role and no plan, nonprofits can be left rudderless. You do not want to be in a situation where your nonprofit's new board chair is selected because no one else is willing to do the job. Strong board succession planning will lead to organizational stability and mission continuity. Succession planning is an ongoing practice, not a one-time event. It starts when you are recruiting board members. When you are considering potential new board members, think about whether they could be future board leaders. Look for people with leadership experience at work or in the community, strong communication skills, ability to work effectively with colleagues, and a strategic perspective. Consciously create a pipeline by giving promising board members an opportunity to lead. Have them chair a committee like governance or development, or serve as vice chair. Don't wait for them to ask for the opportunity. Ask them to be a partner in building the organization. This gives board members a chance to practice their leadership and to build their skills for future roles. When it is time for your board to identify future board chair candidates, be sure to include the CEO's perspective. The CEO may have a perspective that the board does not have. The relationship between the board chair and the CEO is vital, so you need to have the CEO's buy-in. This is not true if the board is looking to go in a new direction with the CEO. Once the new board chair is selected, give that person all the support that you can. For the best transition, the outgoing board chair should serve as a mentor. Encourage joint meetings with the outgoing and incoming board chair, shadowing for continuity, and debriefing past challenges. Ideally, plan a 6 to 12-month succession timeline. The former board chair should be a guide, not a ghost. Be sure to celebrate leadership transitions. Both the outgoing and incoming chair deserve accolades. When you have to recruit future board leaders, it is helpful if they have seen that past. Leaders have been supported and celebrated. Succession planning for future board leadership is an act of stewardship of the organization and is an essential responsibility of the board. Nonprofit Connect recommends that the board has a standing succession process and timeline. The governance committee should be aware of future leadership needs, should annually be considering who will be serving in future roles, and should give future leaders the opportunity to build their skills. Is your board ready for the next board chair transition?